All right. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear us? Welcome to another Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament race. This is an Elite 8. Oh, Panzer Dave says he can't hear me. We'll have to restart the whole thing. So we're starting with exciting flags. You'll notice they only have 2 hearts to start with. But yeah, joining me on the mic tonight is Adaginos. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm great. I'm excited for this race. I don't know if you watched last night's race, but it was pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I did see last night's race, and I have to say it was difficult to watch, just because it was. I don't know. Its fun percent sucks.
Yeah, a fun percent, but really the biggest problem last night was having shapes and no accessible maps, and then having to find multiple magic bomb holes just to get your progression.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That was. It was very rough. Very. It's pretty unusual with the new algorithm to not have maps show up so little like that. But in this case, it was. It was pretty. Like you said, pretty remarkable.
um, yeah. So the remorse flag tonight is standard item appearances, I believe. So,
We're starting on A1. Let's go.
oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a flag I forgot about. That is part of the lead 8. Instead of the easy start shuffle, we have a full start shuffle, which means any screen in the game. And obviously, this is one of the most inconvenient screens you could start on. Looks like we got a red ring to start. I didn't see what the other item, but we're only missing Triforce 2.
I mean, the good news is there's not Lionels up there on Death Mountain, and so that'll help them out. We do have hidden health as well, so there is that to think about. But with the red ring, that helps a lot with the 2 heart start.
Yeah. So the hints there were different prices, which they're well, Andy said something. Also, I think it's going to be a book to understand hints. So, could be deceptive, could be helpful, or could be mixed. It's going to be a very long time before we have any idea of that. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if we never see any real hints.
Yeah, we got some vanilla shops going on here too, which is interesting. Yeah, either need 2 or 3. Don't know which until we see a dungeon. Always hope for not second quest, because second quest stink.
I mean, second quest is fantastic. I agree.
I mean, it depends on who you are. Like, with these flags, it's probably not terrible. But you start getting stuff like fun percent mixed in with second quest level 8 and, hidden health and low hearts, it can be real frustrating. Are we going to buy some bombs after finding a large secret? I like that.
Can't blame him for that. So notably, not find the Armos item in either of those first 2 spots, so they'll have to head over to the east if they want to find that. We'll also be heading towards the start cave to see if the sword is there today.
Yeah, 50 chance of that. Always a good place to go to first.
Of course, it might not even be a sword. It could just be a candle, perhaps, since swordless is a possibility.
This is true. That would be my thing that I would like to see. I enjoy swordless a lot. Fred is going to go ahead and purchase a candle along with RandomEffekt. So now we have to hope that it's swordless. So that the only option they have is a free candle.
Yeah. Ooh. It looks like that was the first kill for Fred, and drop groups are shuffled because that dropped a rupee. And also, I think that was killable items.
Yes.
Oh, Fred!
Yes.
Bought the candle and
I love it.
That's something you got to think about, man. It's like go to 2 screens, save 60 rupees. But,
yeah. 60 rupees is a lot. Hey, we got Palace 1. This looks like first quest.
It does look like first quest. Also, it's either. Oh, hey, there's a bomb drop. So it's either a first quest or mixed overworld, since that spot opened up there.
Yeah, we have mixed. We have shuffled drop rooms because that should have been an item if it was normal.
I think there might be 2 rooms like that in level 1, maybe.
There is, but it had 3 red Gorilla, which I mean, I guess I'm just kind of going off of previous knowledge of like the last race. That's what happened. There was 2, but it had the 3 Gorilla, so it makes me assume that that's going to be where the drop should be, unless the guys are shuffled around. And there's a Triforce. Which we don't need, and we have a book, or a bow rather, not a book, in the burn location there for the wide sword. Most notably, we don't have a sprite shuffle because that was the remorse flag, so we actually get to see normal sprites in an E8 match here for one.
Yeah, what I was going to say about the Korea room dropping a key is that the dungeon monsters are shuffled. There were like 5 or 6 Korea in that room, I think. So it's not like it was.
Yeah, you're right. But they were red, Jacober.
They were red.
You'll have to forgive me. I am tired, and I just had a race, so my mind is scrambled. And that red ring really paying off for these guys. They've taken several sword hits from these Lionels, and trying to start back up there at the Death Mountain screen would really be unfortunate. Red's still trying to force some bombs here. Or get some bombs, rather. We have shuffled any roads. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if one of these will take us up to Death Mountain. RandomEffekt going to find his bow here as well. Well, maybe. Let's go for try number 2. And we have level 6, which we don't need either, but Fred going to take a peek anyway. Possible early item room here.
Yeah, certainly worth checking. Even if this is well, we know it's not vanilla items. Obviously, the book or the bow was in the White Bird Cave, but a wand would obviously be an amazing find for swordless, and at least 50% being required, if not more.
Yeah, for sure. You never know if there might be a Gliok or something blocking the way to a Triforce. Granted, we only need level 2s, but it is possible. And it's just a transport, as per typical dungeon. It does take us all the way to the top, which is nice, being able to transverse that level up area. Unfortunately, met by some mold arms and not going to be able to take those out.
Yeah, it looked like they didn't have very high health, but it was still too high to deal with.
RandomEffekt making some moves here towards the northeast. Even after spending those 60 rupees, both of our players are pretty well stocked on rupees, which is... I mean, seeing that bow, I might make a play to buy arrows here early before I get hit with a bunch of pay doors and stuff and don't have the ability to buy them.
Yeah, with this much money, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a first quest or first quest mixed overworld.
What did he just
bombs
pick up?
was the
bombs? That's the worst. I mean, it's nice and swordless, I guess, but that's just the worst.
So, um, bombs are the replacing the white sword, and it's a heck of a lot better to have that as the white sword out somewhere on the overworld as opposed to in a dungeon where you don't know if that's the dungeon item or not.
Yeah, for sure. At least we have like the little icon now. I mean, or maybe not.
No, it was just
Oh,
a
it was just
plain
a
bomb.
regular. Gotcha. Yeah, in that case, for sure.
Or was it actually was it an upgrade because he's at 10 bombs now?
Yeah, he's at 10 bombs, so it was an upgrade.
Oh, okay.
Which
Yeah.
Dave is pointing out in chat like vehemently. Yes, in that case, it's really nice, and like you were pointing out too, it's also nice if it's not on, because you can't tell if it is a bomb or if it's the white sword in a dungeon. So that can be really frustrating, especially if you have heart shuffle on. So Fred making some tracks here in this level 6, looking for something, anything, and we've got. Oh no! Fred got a bomb drop, but the flame hit it again, and it turned it into a fairy.
That was pretty sad.
Oh no! But Gels dropped bombs. Unless he had forced that, maybe, but that's horrible.
Is it possible for the killable drops to drop bombs?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I have literally never played with killable drops. I have never played that flag, so that will be an interesting adjustment for me if I ever get that.
Oh, we do have second quest back half.
Yeah, so Fred...
Not interested in that.
No, I would not be either. And Fred Riley cleaning out this room here, as it could possibly be a staircase in that instance with the second quest back. Man, Swordless is not kind to killable drops. Gotta find that wand.
Yeah, or if you kind of shoot the candle through the enemy, if it's something that'll die in one hit, then it won't kill the drop, probably.
Yeah.
Instead
and
of
Fred,
landing it on top.
Nasty room for Fred. Double river with the Gliok. It gets shuttered in. Just gonna say nope, get on out. But does find a heart container, so finally up to 3.
Yeah, definitely gonna want to take all those hearts we can get with that bow in the White Sword Cave. Even though we have the red rain and health isn't a big concern.
Simultaneous dungeon entries going the same direction, but 2 different numbers, and they both what?
Oh, that is amazing!
And they both hit a mugger room, going the same direction in 2 totally separate dungeons. Amazing.
Yeah, RandomEffekt had a separate way he could have gone there to the right. I believe. But he chose to just bail out on... I mean, that was second quest 7. It might be a while before you find the item there. And finding level 2, level 9, those are the...
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Fred gonna pay the toll and gonna go ahead and check out this level 3. Knows that it's first quest, so kind of maybe gives the opportunity here to find something useful. And again, we're kind of looking for heart containers, right? 3 is a place you could find a pretty easy heart most of the time, because we want to get that bow. We have a weapon that is available on the map, and so you kind of want to find something that is repeatable so that you can get some things. I mean, not only was it 2 different... I mean, it's the same color palette for the most part. They went the same direction, and they had the same room. Like, the randomizer never ceases to amaze. And to answer your question, Pantsu General, yes, this is got 1 to 5 heart start, and they started with 2. So yes, you can start with less than 3 hearts.
Yeah, that does mean that the maximum hearts that they can get is 15 if they picked up every heart in the game.
Oh man, Len Mola's here, and we have vanilla drop rooms, so that should clue Fred into that. Len Mola room is likely going to be the drop, whatever it is, which is really unfortunate. I believe Fred's seen a Triforce in a Triforce room. Maybe he hasn't.
Yeah, blue lane mollas don't sound like a ton of fun right now.
Yeah, I don't think bosses rolled. Well, we know bosses didn't roll 0, so that's... Well, I guess we don't know that for sure. The mold arm went down pretty easy. I'm trying to dig out this staircase. Oh man, these fires are everywhere.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying.
At least they die to a bomb. I mean, it could be worse.
It could be, that's very true.
Which means he could build up a count off of these and at least force some bombs if he needs. Alright, so RE with max cash, you're gonna make the arrow play. I like it.
So I just realized if there's killable drops, they'll die to a bomb too, won't they?
I mean they will, but the bomb only hits once.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
I don't...
Like it's not gonna make a drop and then kill it.
Yeah.
But it still could be really inconvenient if you've got a drop on the floor already and you're placing multiple bombs or something.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I've never played with that flag, so it'll definitely be something that's interesting if I get there, because I've never thought about all the little nuances like a candle doing that sort of thing. And Fred is very heavily pot committed here, using quite a few keys that he has accumulated. Finds the Triforce room. So this has got to be the staircase room, right? We've hit everything else.
It feels likely.
Rupee boss. What do you know?
Oh, nice. You should kill some of those rupees and get some more rupees from them.
Oh,
or, I guess it doesn't work that way.
I mean, you're right. Power bracelet's actually not bad. I don't know that Fred knows, but RandomEffekt did find at any road, and they are shuffled. And we have, I think it's a mixed quest over.
Yeah, Fred actually found those any roads first, and it's a pure first quest overworld. Oh no!
Bomb lost.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah.
It's definitely first quest overworld. So, the power bracelet is only going to open up 4 spots, but it's 4 more than they had before. And yeah, like you said, any roads are shuffled.
Pretty interesting that Fred's not buying the arrows yet, but we'll see what happens. I guess wait till you have the bow just in case you need to buy something else. I guess that makes sense. Especially
So RandomEffekt is in level 2, by the way. And that's the Triforce we need.
Yeah, but look at this shutter room with Keese. Woo! Yay!
Yeah, definitely be tricky. I'm not sure where RandomEffekt is. Is he somewhere in the west? He was over there before.
Huh. Yeah, not sure where to go in this too. Just go up here, I guess. And Fred finding level 4.
Yeah, they need all 8 Triforces, but they started with 7 of them, so they only need to find 1 more, I guess.
Well, and there it is. So, I mean, we haven't seen level 9 yet, but I assume that Random's going to kind of make that let's go to 9 play.
Yeah, for sure.
Fred is kind of taking the alternate approach, where he's just looking for stuff in other dungeons. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't know that neither's incorrect. I mean, if it turns out that Ganon's required, you got to get bow, silvers, and wand. And we know where the bow is at least, but you still got to find a wand. And who knows how difficult navigating 9 is going to be if you have whiz robes or something else in there.
Yeah, On the other hand, it is going to be second quest 9, and that helps a whole lot. It's going to be much easier than a first quest or shapes 9 to get around in.
This is also another heart for our, well, I guess the first heart for RandomEffekt, but our second Tickety Cave down on the coast.
It would be really funny if the go mode is like the 5th heart container.
That would be interesting, and we've seen stuff like that before where you just can't find hearts if it's a heart shuffle. We do see the heart on the coast there, which is weird, but you know, we find all the items but none of the hearts, and you need to get you need to get the white sword item, and you start with less than normal hearts. It can be real difficult.
Oh, that's a pretty nice candle by Fred there. Got 4 keys with 1 shot.
Of course, knowing these guys' luck, level 9 is going to be on a raft spot with the raft buried deep in level 8, needing the recorder deep out of level 7 to kill a dig dogger to get into the staircase or something.
I think after last night, Fred is picturing all sorts of worst case scenarios here, and RandomEffekt is just like, I need to get to 9 as soon as possible, because he's already got that Triforce.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and you can just see the two real different approaches. I mean, Random is searching for 9, and Fred is searching for items, and won't know till the end what the correct case is. But you know, if it happens that Ganon's required, then Fred's going to have a pretty substantial leg up. And you never know. I mean, it could be a ladder block too, right? It could be free Zelda, but she's in a moat room or something like that you can't get to her. So there are a lot of things that can happen. Oh man, Fred just not finding this stick, unfortunately.
Oh wow, I really thought that was going to be it.
Fortunately, he's been burning a lot of keys, but he's been finding plenty as well, which in swordless can at times be pretty difficult to maintain your key count because you can't always kill the rooms. So it's been good for him there. He's been at least been able to explore.
RandomEffekt finds 3 as well. Is he gonna get in there a little bit?
I think he's on the pure 9 hype train.
Yeah, he re-entered. I don't know if it was a input thing or what.
Yeah, it could be. Man, poor Fred. Down to 1 bomb. Hey, this should be a drop room right there. But he can't clear it, unfortunately. He doesn't have the ability to clear that.
Yeah, definitely not enough resources there. RandomEffekt has found his 5th heart, which is fantastic news for him. Oh, this has got to be the item room right here.
And level 5, he's going to take a dip in here. I mean, see, I don't disagree with this either. You're at 5 hearts. Why not take a look and see if you can get number 6 to guarantee yourself that bow? And then suddenly you have a repeatable item and you can start making subtract.
Also, recorder might be useful.
Yeah, it could happen. Vanilla drops, yeah. Or vanilla dungeon items, rather.
Right. Yeah, of course it isn't, but yeah, I mean, the ladder or the wand could be in here too. We already know that it's not vanilla items, but
I mean, it's hard to keep straight sometimes. I understand. But there's so many good items that could be in here. But he's gonna peace out. Red gets himself a okay.
That is useful. That also gets him that heart on the coast.
Yeah, definitely not going to say no to a ladder, so that'll open up a few things, and like you said, get him a 4th heart container. I think he's going to go buy some bombs at this shop real quick. Meanwhile, Random gonna make his way up to Death Mountain, see if he can't find level 9 somewhere. Oh, or he's gonna go down. Never mind. He's gonna do the opposite of what I say.
If he hasn't, or if he's done Candle Row, then I would imagine he's going to Death Mountain. But if he hasn't done Candle Row, that would be a thing. It looks like he is going to go to Death Mountain soon.
Hey, well, there it is. Forgotten spot, level 9. And he's going to go check that bow real quick. I like this. Yeah, go back, get your repeatable weapon. You found your dungeon. See if you could get it. And then try to make some tracks here at level 9. Watch it be 6 hearts.
I would be heading into 9 anyway. Well, I guess since he's got the hearts for it already, well, 5 hearts, he's got a good chance. Yeah, I guess it's worth picking up. But yeah, get in there as soon as possible for sure.
This could be a pretty quick one here. Just depends on how faithful 9 is to being easier on second quest and whether or not Ganon is required.
Yeah, and those of you who like seeing game 3s, you gotta like the direction that this race is heading right now.
Three keys, 5 bombs, 5 hearts. Pretty good place to be.
Yeah. We haven't seen Ganon or Zelda's room, so we're going to want to head north as much as possible. Because there's a pretty good chance that Zelda will be in her own room.
Fred is making his way over towards the coast. Gonna grab himself a heart container here.
Well, apparently we heard Ganon somewhere in this area.
Oh, and there's a ladder block. But yeah, vertical exploration is the name of the game until otherwise noted. Ooh, this could be Zelda. Or in this case, that would be Link. It is not.
I wonder how RandomEffekt is going to manage his money here with using this many arrows. I mean, he's got 137, but I think those are going to go pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think I'd be trying to bomb or set up a bomb count or something like that, or use the candle to use bombs on those fire instead of using your arrows, because it adds up really quick. Yeah, you can get, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean that just saved you a whole bunch of rupees right there. At least the red keys drop money, so that's helpful.
I think he just shot that 5 rupee at point blank and killed it.
Yeah, you're right. It's one of those things. It's hard to get over. Kill level drops. Can't use your arrows to pick things up anymore.
Well, that was an interesting way to get to the left side of that red bubble room, even if he didn't go through the staircase there.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, so Fred's in level 2. All the old men hate books. And it looks like at the very least these Landmola did not roll up. We may have 0 HP bosses. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I would guess as well.
There's gonna be a real arrow sink if you end up having those that are like 8 HP or something like that. It can really stink. Shoots a rupee again. I love it.
Also a potential ladder block there in 9. That's a advantage for Fred if you're cheering for him. That's certainly a way he could get back into this.
No, RE, you can't shoot him, buddy.
I wonder how many seeds you'd have to play before you get used to that.
I would, for me, it'd be never. Oh my goodness! Look at where. Oh, it's like a death squad.
Oh, that's quality right there.
All right, another staircase. Where's this one gonna go? Be a heart container. Just
This
do it.
has to be an item.
Oh, the itty key! They're shuffled out. This is good for him though, but still, silvers and red rings shuffled out of level 9. If cannon is required.
I mean, the silvers could still be the second item in here. There's a decent chance of that, but it's much higher chance now that they're not in 9, for sure.
Like likes and swordless, the worst thing ever. 3 bombs to the waist. And a room we don't want to clear, so...
Oh, hello! So Fred just found something we were looking for there. The solar arrows in level 2.
Wow, okay, big find, big find. Which is big for him, right? Because when he gets his bow, which he can get now, suddenly he can kill Vire in one shot. He can get those bomb drops or whatever. So that's a pretty big find for him overall, just for his combat efficiency as well. As we do see him take Mini Road over here, and he's, oh no, but there's Link, it's over!
It was so sudden. It's just like, oh, Fred's in a really good position, except for the fact that RandomEffekt is finished. But, man. That was interesting.
Man. No force cannon. I'd never have good things to say about that flag. But good news, we get a game 3, Jay Coper.
Yeah, it's especially good news for the person who just joined us in the boost, RandomEffekt.
Woohoo!
Good game, man.
Yeah, I don't. That was interesting. I did a lot of overworld to go past the forgotten spot very quickly. I think my only mistake was I'll buy a candle and then immediately figure out cordless. So that was like probably one of the only mistakes, quote unquote, I did. I died a few times because I didn't know what my health was at, getting bumped around. And of course, like one room away from Zelda. If I wasted probably another 5 to 10 minutes in 9.
Makes you feel better. You and Fred were almost screen for screen buying candles and entering the wood sorting.
Yeah, you also had a hilarious screen for screen moment where you both entered different dungeons, went left one room, and found a Life for Money guy, like one screen from start. Like one was in 3 and one was in 7.
I saw the 7 one.
Yeah, Fred spent a lot of time clearing out non-needed dungeons looking for items. Actually found the silvers in level 2 just about the time you finished. We were talking about how he would have a bit of a combat advantage going into 9 as you found Link, and there is Ganon, and Fred finishes up as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, in level 2, I only saw, so the drops were in their rooms. So I saw a room that was the what you would expect the heart container to drop in, I think, in 2, but there's 2 rooms in 2 that can be that. So I didn't know if it was that first room near start that dropped the silvers with some like Gibdos and Darknuts in it.
No, it was the room directly to the right of the Triforce.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I thought, like, if I had to go back, that was the first dungeon I was going back to, just because it was small. I know I don't really need keys weren't an issue at this point, so I was going back to 2 and 1 if I needed to grit anything out. And when I found the any key in 9, I was like, oh, that's interesting. that makes things much more interesting at this point.
And it looks like we're also joined by Mr. Fred Coughlin. GG, Fred.
Well played, Random. Thanks, Jacober.
Good game, sir.
How much of 9 did you cover?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 rooms? 9 rooms?
Okay. I was in 9 for... They said, like, you were in level 2, I think, when I finished or something, so I was like...
the Triforce,
you did 9 very quickly.
Yeah. I didn't know where 9 was. I was exploring at that point. I was kind of still hoping to find, a wand or something to get some offense.
Yeah.
I kept digging levels.
I dipped into a few. I dipped like a few rooms into each one. I dipped a few rooms into 8, like 1 room into 7, a few rooms into 6, a few rooms into 1. I actually picked up the Triforce in 1 because I'm an idiot. That was another blunder. I just I don't know why I picked it up. I didn't really need to or think to. I don't know. I just went, and then I went right back in, found a block, and I was like, right, well, I don't get any items out of here unless I use keys that I don't have.
I see, and I didn't even find 1. I only found 2, 3, 4, and 6, and I said to myself, okay, maybe I'll get lucky here, especially when 4 was power bracelet blocked, which was in 3, and the ladder was in 4.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, now I'm just going to try to get to 9, hopefully, and maybe I can get to Zelda, and maybe she'll be ladder blocked. I was like, if she's ladder blocked, I'm probably in good shape at that point, but...
Yeah, I was dipping...
There.
Go ahead.
She was just sitting there.
Yeah. I did a considerable amount of 9. I think I did not see... I just did not see maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9-ish rooms of 9 I did not see. The rest of it I saw.
Did a full clear together, essentially.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, so either a ladder block or a force scan, and then Fred would have been in great shape there in 9. But unfortunately, neither of those things happened, and it was kind of just like take the right path.
It's all good. It's random %. You're not going to get any... you're going to see the swings like that depending on which way you like to play, and it's a really great version to look at this stuff because it can swing either way. Someone makes a dive. I had one seed where I ended up winning because Ganon was forced. If Ganon hadn't been forced, I would have lost by like 30 minutes. And so you get those strategic plays. Well, what do you do? Which way do you want to swing things? And especially in a best of 3 as well. It's like, okay, well, how do I play? Do I change my style, being in game 2 up 1-0 versus random? Is that going to change his style? There's a lot of good mind games here.
I've tried not to meta too much, especially this early. Like, if it would have been like an hour and a half and you hadn't finished, I might have been like, all right, Ganon's required. I better go find a wand. But like, yeah, it's 30 minutes. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. That's pretty much my game plan. I'll wear that out there and say it. Like, my game plan is I'm gonna check for no Ganon every time. There's no point really in not to.
Oh yeah.
So I'll do it every time. I'll just blitz.
It makes perfect sense. There's definitely a large number of cases where that can work. Like I said, I was just looking for something combat-wise because I knew I couldn't kill anything, and well, that may have cost things in the end. I'll have to see. Maybe I'll reevaluate for tomorrow night.
So, judging by how much you said you cleared of 9, and the fact that you didn't see any other 7 through 9 dungeons, you didn't hit any red bubbles, did you?
Nope, no red bubbles.
Yeah. It was reverse controls tonight, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. I did it in one room because I had the red and the blue. If you saw me intentionally get knocked by the red, I just wanted to see what it was as I was going in 9.
Yeah, it's the best place to do that. Yeah, I never found anything that had anything like that at all, so... Sounds like we had very different paths. Sounds like it was quite interesting.
Yeah, I never found 4, obviously. But I found 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, and 9. And 6. So the only one I didn't find was 4, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the only level I didn't find. I did most of the overworld. I died with a lot of bombs, and then I just started doing the Death Mountain area.
Yeah, I
So-
almost did the same thing. I picked up the bow after getting silver arrows, and knew that blue moblins fell into the bomb dropping group because I was out of bombs because I used all my bombs in level 2 to clear the room that had the silvers in the end.
Mhm.
And so then I killed some moblins and said, oh, I'm close to Forgotten Spot. Let me knock those 2 out, then I'll start save scumming. And then, oh look, there's level 9.
How many hearts did you have at the White Sword?
I had 5. I just banked on it being
I had
5.
as well. I just wanted to see if it was 4 or not.
Yeah.
Never know. But yeah, GG. We shall meet again
We
on
shall
the
meet again
morrow.
tomorrow night. I'll see if I can finally get a series win against you in a tournament. It's tough. You have my number so far. I know I shouldn't
Yeah.
have published it.
You have my number like every other time.
Oh, please.
I'm happy to make it this far. This tournament, especially, just like the last random percent tournament, I feel like it's really stressful for the runners, or it can be if you're like super competitive. I think because there's so much up in the air. Like it's great TV. I will say it's great to watch. It's great TV because literally I think anybody can win in any match in these types of flags, which makes it really exciting to watch. There's really not a huge advantage to anybody in this tournament. So I just feel like I've gotten, on the better end of some luck, as you need to do in these tournaments, and I'll see how far that can take me.
Luck tomorrow night. You will have a sword somewhere in the seed. I'll guarantee you that much.
Sweet.
So that'll make things a little easier, hopefully, for us.
I heard that we both bought the candle and then found the wood sword cave. That was fun.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I had too much money. It's just perfect. I had it. Let's
And
go.
then started running low on money the rest of the way because I kept using up all my bombs and buying more and then being out of money.
Mm,
Actually, I don't think I was ever out of money, but definitely some very low times that I was like, okay, I really wish I had money right now.
Yeah, if we're going back to swords tomorrow night, that could just give us, what we did last night again.
100%. Let's go.
See what happens.
yeah. I will be. The swords are great. I'm not a huge fan of swordless, but I have enough practice now with it. As you saw, my remorse flag was just to get rid of the annoyance for me.
I understand that.
It's unfortunate that I think if everything's equal, right, then we have only a 1/3 chance of getting normal sprites. So
Yeah.
I'm not just putting my hopes up.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for a great race. Be sure to watch it back. The simultaneous level 3 and 7 going into the mugger rooms was pretty cool. I think they were the same palette color too, so it was interesting.
Yeah, thanks for
That's very awesome.
restreaming the commentary. Sorry, it was a quick one, I guess. I thought with the swordless it would actually be a little bit longer, but
Yeah, I was definitely scared of another 2.5 hour, a 2 hour, 2.5 hour seed when I hit that point, but we got lucky. We get sleep tonight.
yes, actually, I might do some attempts. So
Good luck then.
Thank
Hope
you.
you are able to succeed there. I'm still not touching vanilla here with a 39.5-foot pole, so I'm retired. And not the Ric Flair level of retirement where I come out of retirement 37 times in the process of my career.
All right. Well, you two have a good night. And again, thanks to all of our commentators, our trackers, everybody doing the restreams, getting all this together and make sure all of our races are covered. Be sure to check the schedule. We got lots more coming tomorrow night, along with Game 3 between these two guys, Fred Coughlin, RandomEffekt. Be sure to go follow them. Go watch RandomEffekt do some vanilla runs. Thank you, Jay Coper, for co-common. It's been fun, man.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I think that about does it for us. Have a good night, everyone.